Oh my goodness. Okay. From Lucette. No. I need to put so much of this away. Okay, from Lucette. The pink trees. I love them. Okay, we're gonna put those over here. From Apollo. Hi, Vessel Nora. I would like to express my sincerest condolences for the loss of Advisor Pyra. To my understanding, I believe the two of you were quite close. The situation is not an easy one to be dealt with, and I hope you are receiving the support needed during this time. While we have not spoken between ourselves much, the High Lady Larinthia had mentioned to me that you had recently took up cooking. I have taken an interest in it myself as well, and would be more than happy to converse with you on this. I recall a cooking club being mentioned at some point. Please do not feel pressured to respond, as I understand the loss your kingdom is facing right now. However, the invitation for a conversation is there if you need it. Sincerest condolences again, Viscount Apollo Agnew. I could be interested in a cooking club. Another one from Lucette. Oh, cherry leaves and Graves wine. She's so sweet. From Fifi. We'll check that one in a minute. This one's from Larinthia. Dear High Vessel, due to our lack of Master of Coin in the Nether, I have decided to take up the position myself. Please let your citizens know of this change, and hopefully it'll change soon in the future. Thank you for bearing with us. Well, lucky for her, I'm also currently acting as the Master of Coin here, so I do not think that it will change too much. Escort policy. Dear High Vessel, due to the recent events, I will be strengthening our escort law that is already set in place. No foreign citizens may enter the Nether by themselves. They must reach out to an awake Netherian so they may be escorted. If no one from the Nether is around, they cannot enter, as well as strengthening our escort laws. I will be changing the toll amount for the Nether starting today. As all nations are getting their footing, we will be revoking the Thalassium payment and using emeralds only. The price will still be the same, set at 3. There are also free fire protection potions at the toll. Please inform your citizen of these changes so they may stay safe in our realm. Signed, High Lady Larinthia Helrin. Beautiful. That's very on par with ours. From Vincent. High Vessel Lenora, we as the End Kingdom have concerns with one of your upcoming laws, and we would like to discuss you and your court. Signed, Vincent Kisaragi. Interesting. From Jura. I humbly greet the High Vessel Lenora Knox. My name is Jura Barlow, a barkeep from the End Kingdom. I regrettably have heard that Dame Pyranthine has passed away. Lucette informed me during a visit to my bar. The dame and I had an ongoing exchange. She was going to procure some resources I needed for my bar, and I would make her a piece of artwork to memorialize her late brother. That said, I received a package from her, though I have not opened it, so I have no idea what it contains. I felt it was only right that you as the High Vessel to decide what to do with its contents. Other than that, with your permission, I would like to uphold my end of the deal. If I may take the items that Pyra left for me, I will make a work of art to memorialize Pyra as well as her brother for her funeral. I believe that it is what she would have wanted, and I don't believe death should deprive her of that right. If you can please send me a missive or a letter so we can set a time to meet, I will await your response. I agree. I think that that should be upheld. Oh, okay, Fiori. This is the new Adventurer's Handbook. High Vessel, I have sorted out my menu for the bar and I'm ready to start putting up quests for the guild. I also have a waystone down out front. I am at the guild often if you want to stop by. Make sure everything is okay. Oh, so cool. Okay. I do think I want to stop by. No, I don't. I don't have A book. I believe we've responded to everyone. Oh, I still needed to. I think that was the last one we needed to respond to. Oh, okay.
Your Highness.
Might I say, your dress is stunning again.
Yeah, your dress is
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you. You guys all look cozy as well. Hopefully the overworld is not too cold for you.
I had to have to
I
change
forgot what I had
a little
on.
bit.
You look cuddly, at the least.
Thank you.
Oh, the bear
What?
onesie again.
Wasn't that what you wore to the coronation as
Oh,
well?
don't remind me. Yeah, it was.
An outfit for all events, it seems.
No, what
Your
not? I
formal-
didn't wear it at the funeral.
Formal attire.
That's true.
I didn't really have anything else lying around that was warm. So,
There
Ah.
we go.
Do stay safe. I unfortunately have to go, but enjoy your time and all the things.
Of course, good to see you.
You.
Lila,
Lovely seeing you.
watch over them.
I will. Do not worry. Heavy is very good as well with the sword, so we.
don't flatter me.
Is that your name? Is that what they call you?
I used to be called Heavy in the war
Oh.
because I just had heavy armor and heavy weapons.
Oh. Well,
So.
that's endearing.
I appreciate it.
Okay, farewell, everyone.
Farewell.
lovely
Nice
to
speaking to
see
you,
you.
Your Highness.
Lovely to see you all as well. Okay. The Adventurers Guild is this way. I remember, right? There was a lava pool right there. And there's the old church building. I need to source the materials to rebuild. I remember it from my childhood, briefly. It used to be beautiful. Now there's just a big hole in the ground. Oh, there's not a hole in the ground. Somebody's been working on it. And though the water does not hurt me, I don't necessarily love it because it makes me feel slow. So we will avoid that. Oh my goodness. She really has been busy. Fiori? Oh.
Hello.
Hi. Looks.
I put up waystone now, so when people come here, they can get back here easier.
I
And I
s-
covered it so when it's raining, in case people don't like water or the sun, because I carried over Lady Rowena whenever
Oh.
it's sunny out.
Oh, okay. It's beautiful. It's all beautiful.
Thank you. I gotta the pathway's gonna go over there too because I want to build like a training like a gearing hall over there. But I figured that one of the first couple of quests I can put up on the quest board is for people to help me gather materials for it because I used up all my materials on the main building.
I think that's actually a really good idea. Just to kind of test the waters and see how it's all gonna go with everybody, just to help get materials and stuff. I think that's cool.
And I became the first adventurer, and I convinced Amelia. I didn't even have to convince, I just asked. Amelia became the second adventurer, so if I ever see anyone requesting baked goods for a quest, I'm gonna let Amelia know. Because for her class, whenever I registered myself, I put my class as scout, because I'm best with the bow. Well, I guess I'm not best with the bow, it's just my main weapon now.
Mhm.
And Amelia doesn't really fight, but she likes baking, so I put her as a baker.
I am not sure that I know who Amelia is, but it sounds great.
She lives right by the castle. I guess
Oh.
you don't know where my tent by the castle is, but
No, I
her
ran
house
across
is,
it the other day. I think I know what you're talking about.
her house is just on the hill right beside mine.
Okay. Well, good to know. She must be a flower spirit, I'm guessing. Okay.
She is, and she really I know of her. I knew of her. I had met her parents before at their bakery.
Mhm.
I had visited it once when I was traveling about for the war. And so when we ran into each other again, I thought she kind of seemed familiar, and so we made that connection.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad to see things are kicking off well.
You want to see inside?
Yeah, I would love to.
Also, the money fairy visited.
I keep finding blocks of emerald around the castle. Also, is it the money fairy?
That's what Amelia seems to believe. That is the money fairy, and that's what Amelia's been calling whoever or whatever the thing is that's doing it. Because there is one block of emerald outside my tent, and I came out here today to meet you, and emeralds were here.
Oh, see, see, I was talking with Ophelia, and I had walked past the dog that was sitting out there. I found out that it was Rupert the dog, Oliver's dog, and it looked like it had dropped emerald blocks or emeralds. I can't remember which one it was, but I thought it was Rupert, and I was like, "Dog, you're just dropping emeralds." And then the dog was gone, so I didn't know if that was what it was or what. Yeah.
Maybe, but I haven't really ran into Rupert whenever they see these, so.
Oliver said that the first Rupert sadly passed protecting him, so I don't think that it was him.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know
Could
what a
be
money
his
fairy is.
spirit.
It could be. It could be. You're right.
But inside, I'm gonna put the quest over here. Originally it was just signs, but I think I might have to like maybe do books and like letters because I think there's gonna be too much to explain a quest. I'll put those in the item frames instead.
Cool. Very cool.
And then people because I sent you the handbook. People can't take quests unless they register for the guild first. But after they register, they don't have to talk to me to take a quest. They can just record it in the book over here. I gave them an example. So that way, if I'm not available, they can still get to working on stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is so cool. Very, very well organized.
And then when I'm here and they need my attention, oh, whoopsies.
Oh.
I can ring the bell and I can show up.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then I have handbooks to give out to people when they register. I didn't give Amelia a handbook. And then I wasn't entirely sure because I know I got my business license for the Adventure Guild. So does that just include the food and drinking?
Yeah, I think we can include that in there.
Okay. I did the menus. They're not. I don't have all the menus done. I kind of have a variety of menus that I might kind of swap between.
Okay.
But right now I don't have like the individual items sorted out, but I kind of have different like meal deals, and so like there's one of the meal deals for breakfast, but I don't know if you think the prices are reasonable. Oh, I'm
No,
sure.
I think that's perfectly reasonable. I feel like that puts everything at, what, 2 emeralds apiece or something?
It's something like that, and I thought that was pretty fair because
Yeah.
for like a mug of just some of my normal beers, it's 2 emeralds per, and then it kind of goes up with like the different quality and like just what type of beer it is.
Yeah, no, I like it. And I think that if you have faith in your work, then people that are willing to pay the price will see that you stand behind your work, and people that have anything to say about it or complain weren't ever going to pay for it anyways. So I think it's great.
And then if I'm not here and people are hungry from adventuring, I do have pretzels set up for them to buy, but I'm not going to really set up many of these. It's mainly going to be if I'm here, which I'm going to try to be here a lot, then people can come by and I can give them customer service or Wolfkin service. Something like that. And then I do have the in-rooms that you asked for me to add, and I
Ooh.
just don't know what to price them per night. This is just like the dining hall floor, and then upstairs
Cute.
has the inn.
Oh, very cool. Honestly, I'm not sure with per night either. I can maybe think on it and see if I can't find something to help you. But with it being just kind of like a, if you're wary from adventures situation, I don't know. But it looks so good.
Thank you.
Of
I
course.
like the red. I did a lot of red for decorating.
Yeah, I think the red and the like really pretty dark green is really, really pretty together.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want to be an adventurer?
Sure. I'm not sure what kind of skills I have, but it's worth finding out.
Okay. Let's see. High vessel. I have to start you out at F rank though, like everybody else though.
That is completely understandable. I would expect nothing less.
I can leave your class empty if you don't know what kind of quest you'd kind of be looking for. I'm kind of
Okay.
using class to kind of know if I see a quest pop up and I think it'd be a good fit for somebody, I could reach out to that person. So if you don't have
Okay.
like a certain specialization, I can leave it blank.
Yeah, I can stop by and kind of look at things and gauge what is already up to see what I might be good at and willing to take, and we can kind of see from there if that works. Okay. That means that I can keep coming back to visit just to investigate what I might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember in the one of the books you gave me, it says I'm allowed to like do the trading I need with other kingdoms. For the guild. So I want to let you know that I am going to trade with Lady Rowena for wine.
Okay.
Because she's gonna exclusively supply the guild her what is it, Graves XP wine or something.
Okay.
And I figured that XP wine would be good for people adventuring.
I agree. I think that's great. Did you also see that there is a beer that is like for mining or something? I think that's such a cool idea too.
There's also hang on, this is really cool. Oh, it doesn't suit my palate at night.
Oh no.
But this beer makes me float.
Oh, like kind of like a levitate or? Oh, interesting. Does it like cap out, or would you just keep floating if there wasn't like a roof?
I think I would have to try it again because I didn't really want to go too high up.
Yeah.
Test it.
Yeah, that makes me nervous.
When the sun's out, I can probably try. I can always make sure people stay inside because assuming that they're inside the building, the fall shouldn't be that far because there is a roof.
Yeah. Just don't want you floating away. That gives me stress.
And I've been making sure that any of the beers I serve don't have any unsavory side effects.
Oh, good. Good, good.
Do you want some of the beer that helps with mining?
Sure. If you've got some, I would love some. Thank you.
I take a note because Amelia had gone around giving people free samples of desserts, so I was like, maybe I should give free samples.
Oh, kind of give them like a little before, like experience to kind of draw them in.
And like to just let them know that I exist.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's great. I can also potentially send out letters to the princesses that the Adventurers Guild is open once you've officially opened, and they can spread word to their citizens if that would help you.
Okay, I do think I'm officially open. Right now, the sign I have down there for like status, it just says like registry open.
Okay.
Because I haven't put any quest up, but I plan to put quest up tonight.
Okay, I can send some letters over to the other realms and let them know that registry is officially open for the Adventurers Guild.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, also, I got to visit the Inn Kingdom.
Oh, did you?
Amelia wanted to go, and I didn't want to send Amelia by herself, so I accompanied her, and we got met by and, well, actually, it wasn't just Amma. There was like 7 people there, and I got them to howl.
Oh, I love that. I have briefly visited the end, but it was just for the trial.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
really know about the trial happening, but we went and saw the arena afterwards.
It's very
And they gave me
intimidating.
beer. Or actually, no, they gave me wine, and then I started glowing.
Oh, glowing.
And then Amelia drank some wine, and she said she felt strong, and she had little swirls around her.
Oh, interesting. These wines and the beers giving the effects. Well, maybe we'll have to kind of see what they all do. Very cool.
I'm a good taste tester to make sure stuff isn't dangerous.
Good. Also, but if it is dangerous, please be careful.
I'll be fine, probably.
Okay, probably. Well, you've done amazing work here, Fiori. I'm very, very impressed.
Thank you. Oh, do you want waffles? I have waffles.
I would love to taste the waffles. Thank you. Do you want some of these? That's a lot of waffles.
I made a lot of waffles.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to keep all of them? Okay.
I have too many waffles.
They give a really cool effect, though. And you don't have to be, like, overly hungry. They're just, like, a nice little snack. Thank you.
Yeah, and bread, because I like bread, but I was kind of getting tired of bread because the villagers always gave me bread. But this is also bread, but it tastes different than bread.
Yeah, it's sweeter than bread, kind of. Well, good. I'm glad that you're expanding all your knowledge and your skills, and you're gonna help other people do the same. It's very, very cool.
Yep. Oh, I also saw that in the contract book thingy that I think it was something to do with, like, hang on, I gotta look at the wording. You can come in here too if you want.
Okay.
Uh. Well, I don't remember where I saw it, but I thought I saw that I was supposed to make sure, like, my adventurers, like, had what they need to adventure safely. Does that sound right, or did I make that up?
I think it just was ensuring that somebody who's underprepared doesn't take something outside of their abilities. But I think the way that you've got your ranking done, that shouldn't be too big of an issue.
And I've been collecting different, like, books and stuff, so if someone needs, like, enchants to help them or something like that, I can use that, because after Amelia joined the Adventure Guild, then she was like, I want to give these sweets out to people in the inn, and so I got us both in Vale, so we wouldn't be in danger.
Oh, very cool. We also now have a blacksmith as well. So if you run across anybody who might need help with armor or anything like that, there's somebody that is available to help with those things also.
Oh, that's perfect, because I'm coming up with rank up requirements, so if someone wants to rank up from, like, D to E, I forget the exact specifics, but it's like there's gear requirements, so
Very
I think you can have iron armor as an F rank adventurer, but you can't rank up until, like, it's enchanted, and then, like, you have to have diamond to go further than that.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Oliver is who has taken over the blacksmith shop, and I believe that he is also Wolfkin, so...
Oh, I met a couple of Wolfkins at the coronation, but most of them didn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, I've met a few of you Wolfkins, and, you know, by far, I think I've had the most conversations with you.
Oh, I can show you where the other Wolfkin took a nap at.
Oh, okay.
Ophelia sat right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Wolfkin was under the bench.
Oh, wow. That's not a very safe place for a nap.
No, I mean, I guess it protected them from cover, like from rain and stuff. But I feel like they probably could have napped on the carpet.
Yeah, probably would have been a
I
little
can
more
show
comfy.
you- I can show you now. Hey, so you don't float, but
Oh, you can kind of stay suspended a little bit.
yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you're not just gonna, like, float away. Be careful.
Oh, it didn't hurt.
Oh, good. That's actually really useful.
Yeah.
Very
I don't really
nice.
understand this very much.
You know, I don't either, but I have never been one to understand the way that ingredients come together to fortify the body. That was always more Ophelia's thing.
I just eat stuff, and if it doesn't make me sick, then it's fine. Chocolate makes me sick.
That's understandable. That's understandable. I haven't gotten around to trying a lot of the other realm stuff, but I have spent a lot of time in the kitchen lately with the stuff from our realm.
I don't have any other world food, but I have a lot of food that I've been cooking.
Yeah.
Like, I have waffles, I have sandwiches, I have dumplings, I have fried chicken, I have stuffed rabbit, I have mashed potatoes, I have oatmeal. I think I already said the oatmeal. And then pretzels.
Cool, very nice. I after I found out about Pyra, did you hear about Pyra? So Pyra has passed, and I was very close with her. And after I found out about that, I kind of locked myself in the kitchen and made many, many, many cupcakes.
Do you want more beer? A lot of the soldiers I met with during the war, whenever they got really sad, they just had a lot of beer.
I've got the 2 that you gave me, and I think that'll be okay. But I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
I just am still so astounded by the craftsmanship.
Yeah, I started building, and then I got worried that it wouldn't like be sturdy or something, and so I went to different villages and talked to different carpenters to get advice and stonesmiths.
Well, it's very, very well done. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. If there is anything else that you need, feel free to let me know. But I believe I've got a missive from somebody that's needing my attention.
Okay. Oh, and can I put a sign up on the board outside the castle about the guild?
Yes, of course. That's the notice board. You can put anything that you need to there that other people should know about.
Okay.
Yeah, I will make sure to get those letters sent out to the other, the High Lady and the Empress as well.
Sounds good with me. I
Yeah,
also
of
know
course.
that Lord Kieran said that they're willing to vouch for the guild too. So,
Oh, does
I'm gonna
Lord
send-
Kieran have experience with the guild?
what did they say to me? They had stopped by when the building was in progress. Cause I had used the warp stone that I kept in the villager tent to like when I was building, so I can get back and forth easily.
Mm-hmm.
And they were there, and they had just mentioned that they wanted to, like, I was supposed to let them know when it opened, and if I needed someone to vouch for the guild in the Nether, that they would vouch for it. I
Oh.
don't remember what else they said to me though.
Oh, very cool. Also, if you are interested, there is a chest outside of the kingdom currently that has totems outside of it. So if you are interested in that, I believe it's potentially that they are from Lucette.
Okay,
Yeah, keep yourself safe.
I might grab one next time when I stop by to put the thing on the board. I can grab one then.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I love this. Fiori, you've done amazing.
Thank you.
I'm going to go and attend to the missive that I've got here, and like I said, if you need anything, please reach out.
Okay, and if you have more beer, I have lots.
Okay, if I end up wanting some, I know where to come to get it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Okay. That one. And Okay, and then this one goes to Lorinthia. Vincent,
Hi, Vessel.
how are you today?
Doing okay.
Good to hear.
Seems that you're busy.
Yeah, definitely staying busy.
A good busy, I hope.
Yeah, I think so. Also, thank you for replacing these. I need to get new ones again, but I appreciate.
Here, I could get you some resources for that, I suppose.
Oh, I've got plenty of iron, but I appreciate it. Oh,
But I can only really spare anyway, because I have a pretty big project in the end coming up.
here, I've got iron.
Oh,
But I appreciate you. No, the effort does not go unnoticed.
I mean, just to give back, you know.
No, I appreciate it. I did see your letter as well, and I've sent a letter back. I'm not sure if you would have gotten it by now, but
Well, I've read it. Unfortunately, the Empress is asleep.
that's fair. That's completely fair.
We'll figure out a time because we have our own issues to resolve as well. Very
Yeah. Currently planning a memorial, a funeral.
I apologize.
No, it's not your fault. Hello. I can't hear you.
Fair enough. I overheard a memorial.
Pyra,
My
our
apologies.
we're handling
Pyra,
it.
She was the advisor, no?
She was.
Sorry for your loss.
We'll work through it, but she was a dear friend, so.
Of course. Well, I don't mean to interrupt anything here, but I did want to pull you aside for a potential meeting.
Okay.
Whenever you're done here.
No, it's no interruption.
Absolutely not. I'm kind of done because I'm gonna try to see if I can find some additional things for our area. So,
Okay. Let me know if there's anything that I can assist you with.
it's all good, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have perhaps a office or somewhere that would be more suit to meet?
Yes, follow me. So sorry, I forget how fast I walk.
I figured you were in a hurry, a lady of your stature.
No, it's the armor.
You say the armor?
Yeah, there's speed buff on some of the armor that I wear. Mhm.
What type of armor might that be?
It's armor that comes from where I was raised.
Well, it invalidates my gesture of peace,
Oh,
but take it as you will.
am I okay to open the... Okay. I appreciate this. Believe it or not, a gesture is a gesture regardless of the use. It's the intention that matters.
I figured as much. I understand we got off on the wrong foot, but you established that you wanted a better future for us. And I figured
Yes.
I should be the one to lead, as well as the first gesture, the first step towards a more positive future.
Indeed. I understand that the past for origins outside of Shrieking hasn't been great, and that's not what I wish to see. That's not my intentions. And I'm sorry that you've had to see that and bear witness to that and be part of that.
I'm sure we've all got our damages in some way or another from it.
Myself included.
Exactly. But I'm a little proactive, as I'm sure you gathered.
Of course.
I'd like to play a role in whatever I can here. However I can help the kingdom in furthering, not just for Wolfkin relations, but all of the overworld in general. Perhaps even the other realms.
Okay.
It'd be good to have a Wolfkin on your council if you don't already.
I don't currently. However, I am unsure of where I could invite you in currently, but I can meet with my court and see what we can do.
Of course, I don't mean to be all too sudden with this. Of course, I would like to build a healthy working relationship, however.
Of course. No, I appreciate the effort in wanting to even be part of the council or the court. I think that speaks volumes for your character alone, you know? And I think that the other Wolfkins would actually appreciate that you're putting the foot forward and wanting to mend bridges.
It does seem, yeah, there's a lot of disconnect between origins and other origins, and even within our own.
There is. I think the overworld is
Fractured.
and large. I think that this kingdom has existed in a bubble for a very long time without regards to how big our realm truly, truly is.
How do you expect to tackle that if that's not too forward of a question?
Well, my intention is to actually get to know people, get to know the other origins, and learn how to care for them properly, unlike my mother, and hopefully build enough of trusting relationships that we all kind of learn to look out for each other as well.
A fine leadership mantra.
Thank you.
I don't envy your position, of course. I mean, I cannot imagine that it's all too easy stepping into a position of power like this.
Fixing something that I did not break. But I acknowledge the weight, and even though it wasn't my hands that broke it, it doesn't mean that it can't be my hands that help repair it, so...
Again, traits of a good leader. I respect it.
Thank you.
Is there anything despite I understand you said speaking with the court and figuring out where exactly I could fit, but is there anything that I could help with in the meantime? Any resources we may be short on after the war? Any potential droughts? Anything
Yeah,
you need to keep an eye on, mayhaps?
currently, I think there are several things in place that are actually helping with that effort. One of the biggest ones, actually, is Fiori's Adventures Guild. If you wanted to go and see where you could potentially fit in there, that could be a huge help because that would send up notification at any given time for things that are needed. I'm currently working in the kitchen to help with food, and we've got Oliver. I don't know if you've met him, doing blacksmith work, and things are falling into place. It's just slow.
Right. Well, I'll try to stop by when I can. I'm not exactly in any stable location. I try to keep myself moving. You mentioned an adventurers guild. Where would that be?
Here, I can, if you don't mind the walk, I can show you.
Well, if there's a general direction, I'm sure I can find it. I enjoy.
Have you, okay, so to the, if you're standing facing this way, it would be to the west, I guess. There's an old burning building down in the ravine. And it's past that. It's huge and made out of deep slate, and it's beautiful. You can't really miss it, but it's also a bit further out than I imagined that it would be, but...
Right. I can see if I can make myself useful over there, yes.
Yeah, I can imagine that, well, I don't know, you and Fiori also didn't get off on great footing, but that
right, were they the other wolf?
that's the Wolfkin that is currently manning the Adventurers Guild.
I suppose that's another person that I do need to make amends with. You'll have to pardon that initial meeting.
No, I understand it, actually.
It's much more than the wrong foot, I fear. I've lived quite isolated for a good amount of my life. I fear that I wasn't exactly as sociable as I expected. Things slipped by me and I lost my cool.
Well,
but I understand you're willing to make a change, and I would like to extend that same hand.
if we're speaking honestly, which I kind of feel like this is what that is, I was raised much the same. I was very isolated and raised with ideals that, looking back on it now, are not exactly reliable. So...
I understand the feeling.
Mhm.
To a new day, right?
Of course. The sun shall rise again.
Precisely.
If you need
Wonderful
help
is-
potentially with Fiori, I would be willing.
I'm sure I can navigate it. A wolfkin to another wolfkin. It can't be too difficult.
I wish you luck. She's spirited.
Yeah, that's a way to put it. I look forward to our next meeting.
Of course. Here, let me... I'm going this way anyways. I might as well. Thank you.
Naturally. Many plans for the rest of out here, or are you keeping it just about the same?
Well, I actually intend for it to be restored. It once was a village that was fully inhabited, but it got destroyed, so the post office and the blacksmith are just the beginning, and then Pyra had started the library. I need to finish it. But eventually I hope to have potentially like a tavern and maybe something beyond the garden boxes. I'm not sure yet. It's a very blank canvas.
Any ideas? What had happened to Pyra?
So she was attending the funeral of Mr. Devereaux in the Nether, and a young banshee lost control of their abilities, and she was flung into lava.
A rough way to go out.
Yeah.
Accidental, you think?
I'm not sure.
Are you taking any action on it because of that, or no?
There will be a trial. And after that, I'm not sure. I wish to not be malicious, but how does one who's had their powers their entire life all of a sudden lose control like that?
And well, it may be accidental. You can't show a weakness, I feel, as a leader.
Yeah.
If you give them an inch, they will always take a mile.
Indeed.
Well,
She-
how far up are you planning on taking it?
Actually, I will be letting Pyra's successor decide that.
You've already decided a successor?
It was Pyra's choice in her will.
Well. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I look forward to seeing whatever comes of this.
Yeah, I think it'll be quite the sight to behold when it's done. At least that's my hope for it.
Nice courtyard out here, build a statue of her while you're at it.
Maybe.
Nice way to honor a memory.
Yeah. I do think that there will be a portrait. And then once the building is finished, I would love to have a grand opening to honor her as well, but
Has there been a funeral yet? No, you were mentioning preparations for that.
yeah, I'm working on getting information so that I can properly navigate funerals.
Well, again, if there's anything I can help with, and if you ever iron out a date for that, I would like to place myself in attendance. Unless it's something private. After all, I
No, I'm sure that
quite get the
anybody
idea.
wanting to mourn will have their opportunity. So, and I know that even though you guys maybe weren't in the best of relations, that she's forgiving in that way.
It's a true shame. I was hoping to pass my regards through you to her, as I wasn't sure exactly when or where I'd find her. Suppose I've missed that chance now.
It's unfortunate.
Okay.
But maybe it's something that we can take going forward, understanding that our words could be our last with somebody. Make them count.
It's a good motto to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, I've taken more than enough of your time. I'll let you go now.
Appreciate it.
Again, a pleasure to chat and...
Atticus, you said, right?
reach- Correct.
If you should need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. I always have time for my citizens.
You the same if I'm around anywhere. Perhaps I'll... Once around here it's a little more set up, I'll try and make a slightly more permanent domicile near here.
Of course. Should something come up, would it be okay if I missive you, potentially, if you don't have permanent residency set up.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
You the same.
Atticus? Atticus. Come here for a second. I don't know how many of these you possess, but should you need them,
Wow. That certainly invalidates the other gift I passed you.
no, it's appreciated. This is Lucette's work.
Very good work.
She's very, very caring for all life, so.
Well, I much appreciate it.
Mhm.
Good to hold on to.
And it doesn't invalidate. Like I said, it's the thought that counts, and there's a lot of thought that goes into something like that.
Great timing. Thank you, nonetheless.
Like I said, please be safe. I'm going to go back inside.
Take it easy.
What an interesting character. His gifts does not go unnoticed. But like he said, if you give them an inch, they will take a mile, and I'm afraid that I just don't know him well enough to fully trust.